All right, welcome to part 2. And it's not my first comment that I got. It's probably not going to be my last. But I do use a gray primer. This is unprimed. And here is something that is primed. So very close, but I do use a gray primer, so it looks very similar. If I need to switch to a black one, so I stop getting told that I need to use a primer, I will do that and only use the gray on my off time. But yeah, alright, let's get into it. Alright, and then one thing I noticed about these Dark Angels is that they're significantly smaller than the actual Space Marines. So I don't know if it's because these are older figures or if that's true to lore. If I could get that answered, it'd be sweet. Alright, I'm just going to be finishing up the cloaks, adding a second layer to these, and clean them up on the top. I did mix some Wraith Bone with Skeleton Bone from Army Painters, Wraith Bone from Citadel, and that's how I got this, and then get the consistency of melted butter. Nice and silky smooth. Alright, cloaks are looking good. Just waiting for them to dry. And we'll move on to the guns right now. Alright, so the first base coat is on there. Not too shabby. Get a little black. Put it right here. Get some of my gold, mix that in. Alright, I think I'm ready to glue this on, and then finish the painting details. So I had to bring out the little vise so I can be able to hold it while I glue it on. You know, it's nice to have a extra pair of hands around the shop. Now we're gonna be working on the rocket launcher. It looks like almost like a javelin and a law mixed together. First coat. Alright, so you're not missing much. All I'm doing is going in, painting the other guns. Whoo! Almost dropped it inside the paint. That would have been horrible. But anyways, you're not missing much. I'm just going to paint those, and then I'll show you everything when they're kind of conjumbled together, or when I'm done painting. Alright, so we had a little accident here. I accidentally chopped his hand off. Repair time. And then this is how I like to work. I like to have the things painted and see how they look and then start cutting. At least for right now. That's just when my brain is working, so don't judge me. Alright, and now we're going to use some hot glue to make some of our effects. And then we're going to use it to make the rocket effect. And then we're also going to use it for the blasting effect on the big guy right here for his gun. And also the dude that I'm having chopped up right now. This dude for his gun. Just waiting for this thing to heat up. And we'll get rocking. Alright, so I just made some little dots and streaks with the hot glue. I'm waiting for them to all dry and then see what are the best ones, because you know I love working with hot glue. It's easy to cut, and if you mess up, just make some more, and it's cheap. So I'm mixing a little bit of green stuff so I can get his arm positioned correctly. Alright, so I just add some green stuff so I could connect his arm. You know, just something quick at this angle. And then I just super glued back his wrist, as you can tell. It's not dry yet, so we're gonna dry, sand it, clean it all up, do a repaint so I can match what's going on, and so you guys can get a little view on what his hand got absolutely cooked. I don't know what happened. I left it overnight and I came back and I was like, that's terrible. So I want to do probably green stuff it and try to like do the lines of the hands, but if not, I'm just gonna chalk it up as a failure. So, but that's how I'm gonna want it, like this. Alright, so I'm just going to be going in, touching up the green in spots that it definitely needs it. Give it an extra layer of greenness. Oh, I'm just using a little drill bit from my little DeWalt. Alright, so I just have the head in this little vise I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it's 20 bucks. So, scooped it up, and now I don't need to hold it. I have to worry about holding things and, you know. Alright, time to put the head on. Little glob. And bam. Head is inserted. Set for dry. For a big part to see if this is going to really work or not. Mobile for this right here. But I'm going to turn this around. I have him gluing right now. Don't worry about it. I'm going to try to make it as pretty as possible. But, and then this poor hand, dude, is so chalked. I'm going to cover it up with magic paint. And it is gluing right there with some damage. And that's kind of like how I want it. And then I want like the gun shooting
So that's our next step we're gonna do, and then of course I see paint the skulls. Everything's gonna get a nice fresh coat of paint. It's just I need to paint the figures first, just so I can see everything. That's just how my brain works. So yeah, I do it. Probably counterintuitive, but that's just the way my brain needs to see it. But yeah, I like it.
So we're gonna have to wait till this is fully dry. So I'm probably gonna come back tomorrow, do a lot of sanding, repainting, but I'm excited for that. I'm excited to redo all that. We'll see how it comes out. Alright, so this is not gonna be the final product. Maybe, we'll see. Changed it up already a few times, but this is kind of like what I want to go for, and I want to have the rounds, laser, whatever chain minigun they're using in the future. I gotta look it up. I gotta look that up too, or ask my buddy, because he's my codex. So shooting at this dude, and then I'm gonna have a rocket coming out shooting at this dude. This guy is getting jacked up right now. I still gotta chop his hand off, do blood effects, but I can't do any of that. I can't even do any of the gun effects till that's 100% dry till tomorrow. I'm probably just yapping right now because it's late, like always, 1 in the morning. But this is what we got so far, and then we'll get started on the base again. Kick that back up, because that's really all we got to this base, and it looks like crap. It's definitely a trust the process kind of moment.